This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed Protector of the Universe. Bonded to the energy-transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, fights an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar.
Hello and welcome back to the Quantum Zone, the best air band in the business. I am... you gotta watch the YouTube for that one. I am Phil. Joining me as always, a master of the Quantum Zone.
I'm Will. Hey, everyone.
And I was thinking about this today. Here he is, big and bad himself. Master of comics, master of comedy. It is Kona the Barbarian.
Kona the Barbarian. I like that. Conan the Barbarian was, I think, maybe my second or third comic book.
Nice.
I'll accept that. Cheers.
But yeah, while we're waiting for your computer to reboot, yeah, Will was talking about his Isle of Ra again. He did with Ray, and he's like, you guys probably already know everything I'm going to say. I'm like, I don't know. I learned a lot of things about Matt from his, Teen Beat, all that.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, I mean,
like Crom, I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, nice. All right, like I said, is everyone ready to party?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
Well, I barely heard that one.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
Hello, boys, looking to party? I love the party.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
Kayla
Yes.
and HD. Yeah, that's awesome right there.
Oh, yeah, the girls are going to party this week. That's right, people. I haven't listened to Ray's feedback yet, but yes, he finally got his answer who HD was. So, But before we get before we get there, we actually have kind of, sort of some Quasar news. Well, no, this weekend, Charlie Esser and I talked to Mr. Al Ewing, writer of, was co-writer on Empire, Immortal Hulk, Guardians of the Galaxy. So I did question him about, is Quasar showing up in Guardians, as I heard. So here we go. It's about 2 minutes. Here was his answer, which, he couldn't spoil anything.
Yeah, we've had a number of conversations about Quasar, and basically coming out of that, because there's a lot of stuff from that Guardians annual I did 10 pages for in 2019. There's a lot of stuff that's come out of those 10 pages now where people, know where that was going. And all of it except Quasar. And with Quasar, I think we finally found a place we can do the Quasar plan.
Oh.
In the upcoming Guardians. So, obviously, due to the hiatus, we are planning very far ahead. Lots of slips between the cup and the lip. I can't promise, there won't be some sort of. I don't want to jinx anything.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, but because. It's issue 5 has yet to come out.
Yeah,
no. I'm going to sit down, I think, probably the week after next and write issue 11. We're pretty far ahead. So I don't want to, at this point, say, oh, we're definitely going to do this, because, I might be told, I don't know,
But
anything could happen. Anything could happen. It's that's something I do know.
But you can't. But you can't say there's Quasar things in the works, though.
There are Quasar things we want to do, and right now I think we have some plans to do them, and they will involve the stuff we did in that 10-pager. And more than that, I think is entering some some deadly spoiler territory.
Okay. Very good.
Fair enough.
So.
Interesting. Need to go reread that annual again.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. So, yeah, there's stuff in that annual. But he was just saying about, he's going to sit down there, write issue 11, and, 5 hasn't been out yet. So does that mean we got to wait till, like, around 11 or 12 to get the Quasar stuff? We're going to have to wait like another 6, 7 issues.
Everything's such a slow burn.
Yeah, especially with the whole, pandemic thing.
Wait a second. Facebook user. Did Phil get the drop? Okay, Anonymous. I know that you little hellfire. No, I forgot the drop for Al Ewing, but I did get the Devin Grayson one, so. Guess what, Lilith? I'm going to use your own words against you.
Suck it.
Hey, we had Al Ewing going for an hour, and he's such a nice guy. He was like, oh, do you mind if I, drop off soon, because he wanted to get dinner, because it was like, by the time we were done, it was like 2:00 here. I think, he's in the UK. It was like almost 7. I was like, yeah, no, please,
Greenwich Mean Time.
So it's not quite the big hurdle, between here and Australia, but yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. It's quite a hurdle. I know, I think Ray and I started my time at like 7:30 in the morning, which is, evil morning. But for him, it was like 11 or midnight. It's, and then we went for a few hours.
Oh yeah, that's like when we
He was still partying.
Yeah.
Eating up your energy. Your party vibe.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
Yeah, it's like when we do Scarlet Spider. It's usually like 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and it's like, Sunday evening there for him.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting to bring this up. I'll bring this up. Yes, anonymous Facebook user Lilith Hellfire. Yeah, when I said suck it, she said I'm not Matt Kona, because now when she gets like a good joke or pun or something, and she thinks like she's like topped Matt Kona, she goes, suck it, Matt Kona.
Hey, it's not a competition, Lilith. all boats rise.
Hey, when you were the best, I was going to say gunslinger, but when you're the best pun slinger, I mean, everyone coming for your title, man. I mean, when you have your own button named after you, the Kona button, everyone's coming for that title.
That is an honor.
So if anybody wants to hear that full conversation, just go over to the Capes and Lunatics, look for that. It'll say Al Ewing interview. It's Super Connectivity episode 300. Like I said, as we're recording this, it's going to drop tomorrow in the podcast. So if you're listening to this on the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks, it's already up. So yeah, go scroll down and check it out.
Nice.
I guess Lilith's leaving. See you later, Bunky. I'll bow. See, Lilith, for someone who's like, Quasar doesn't interest her, you seem to know a lot about this show.
See you later, Bunky.
So yeah, I mean, especially if you guys, if you're interested in Immortal Hulk, we did get into a lot of Immortal Hulk talk over there.
Very cool. I'll have to give it a watch or give it a listen.
And like we were talking, Will, I don't know if it's definite if he's leaving at some point, but he says like he has a plan how he wants to end it once his time's up.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Come in with your ending ready.
Yeah.
That way you don't get it cut short. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But yeah, it's good. We got into some of the comic biz and yeah. There's lots of good stuff
Any
over
other
there.
comics news this week?
I don't know about comics news, but I did send you that link today.
Yes.
Our favorite planet on this show, Uranus.
The official planet of the quantum
zone.
That's right. The headline was Uranus blasted a gas bubble 22,000 times bigger than Earth. So.
Awesome.
Uranus so big it blew a bubble 22,000 times bigger than Earth. So that's your breaking. Well, the Al Ewing was the comics. And there's your breaking Uranus news. Oh, and I will give him a plug because Ray's always sending us feedback here and on Spidercast and everything. Well, he's on it once a month too. But yes, Matt, I was telling Will, I think Ray's trying to be me now. He's adding another podcast to his resume.
Wow.
Well,
is it centered around another iconic character such as Superman or Batman? I mean, Moon Knight.
Oh,
wow.
Batman.
What the F?
Well, I guess on his Patreon, which you should all go subscribe to, if they hit a certain level, which I guess they did, he said he was going to put out a monthly podcast, and him and a new co-host, Saren, are going to be doing a monthly Spider-Woman podcast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I saw him posting something about that on Twitter. I guess it was last week, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Time has no meaning anymore in Pandemica. So
he was setting up social media and stuff. I guess since it's monthly right now, they're just focusing on the new series because that's what I was telling Will. Yeah, I'm going to pick up issues 1 and 2 tomorrow and send him feedback.
I really hope that they devote an episode to the first appearance of Turner D. Century.
Oh,
in a Spider-Woman comic.
Oh, I was going to say, if they get to that original series, isn't that where Turner D. Century first appeared? Yes. Ray.
I'll see if I can, put my foot in and try to get it on.
I was going to say, Ray, I know if you're not listening now, you're going to be listening eventually. If you do the Spider-Woman, you have to do the Spider-Woman issue with Turner D. Century just to get Kona on there. It's like make a wish. Make this young bearded boy's dream come true. Come on.
Yeah, I will contribute a whatever the Australian euro amount it takes to become a member of the.
I was gonna say, Ray, if you'd like
Australian euros, that's the money.
Ray, if you'd like Kona come on to do a Turner D. Century episode, I'm sure he'll give one of your lucky listeners a copy of Marvel Team Up 113.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure on me to dig those up.
Long-term Quantum Zone fans will get that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, Spider-Man's teamed up with everybody.
Okay.
Well, because he had the team up. Well, Kim and Ben Grimm, I think, have teamed up with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, on long trips, we used to say, well, okay, if Spider-Man's teamed up with this person, and this person's teamed up with this person, so that means this universe exists, and this person's met that person, so that universe exists. Yeah.
Are you doing 6 degrees of Spider? Are you doing 6 degrees of Peter Parker? Okay.
Yeah, deep nerd comic universe stuff, yeah.
I was going to say, 6 degrees of Peter Parker. Suck it, Kevin Bacon. So yeah, Ray is trying to steal my title of hardest working man in podcasting.
Couple of balls down the gob.
I hope he has an arsenal of your drops.
Yes.
Oh, he is more than welcome to.
Tricky Dicky.
Because he is.
Tricky Dicky.
So I'm trying to think if there is any new comic book news in the.
Well, I have a question for you, Phil, because you've been keeping up with the new comic books a little bit better than I have. But I did pick up randomly Savage Dragon 250. This probably came out like a couple weeks ago, I think.
Okay.
But it heavily took place during the pandemic.
Oh.
Which I thought was kind of interesting. And I was wondering if any other comic titles that you perused have acknowledged it at all, or
I haven't. I was gonna say no, but I think they might have kind of. I don't know if it was supposed to be the pandemic. I think they kind of mentioned something in the background of like the last issue of Spawn, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But it really wasn't in central to the story. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
That's cool. I mean, Larson can do what he wants. I mean, he's writer. He's this pretty much the sole creator of Savage Dragon. So that's cool. And I think time passes somewhat close to real time in that.
Yeah, it is. It's like linear because it's not the original Savage Dragon anymore. You know, it's his son who has kids who he is stuck at home with and having Zoom meetings with other Spiro factions, and you know, he's got a wife who doesn't have immunity to pretty much anything. So it's interesting.
But yeah, no, because I think a lot of those Image books, they do real time. Because I mean, Spawn's pretty much immortal, but like a lot of his like supporting cast, which a lot of them aren't even around anymore, but they aged and stuff, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, they got to do little things to sort of set themselves apart, I guess.
Oh, did you guys ever read Invincible by Robert Kirkman?
In the Invincibles?
No, it's just Invincible.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe not. No, I don't think so. I read the Invincible. Or
I've
maybe
heard good things about it,
but I like Robert Kirkman, so maybe I should.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, the whole series is done now. I forget what it go to, like 144 or something, because I like caught up after. You know, I think I just bought like all the omnibuses, but it is good. And I guess they're going to be doing like an animated series or something on it.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that.
You know, like in a I don't know if like an Adult Swim or even like worse, because I mean it's gory. I mean it's like, you know, Superman level powers just like punching through people and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did cover that Lilith. I know. Scroll way down. I think that was on this feed. Yeah, so it was for Comic Caper. So yes, it was on this feed. But yeah, scroll way down. Probably a year. What, a year or two, Lilith?
Can you control F? Can that say
Control F?
What the F?
Ray can't control his what the Fs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
But yeah, no, the animated series is coming for Invincible, and I guess, you know, it's Robert Kirkman, so like half the the cast, like the voice cast is like Walking Dead and former Walking Dead actors and stuff. So I think, what is it, Stephen Yeun, who played Glenn, I think he's going to be like the main character.
The main character.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it's basically a teenager who discovers he has powers because like his dad is like, well, basically like the Superman of this universe, just with like a big mustache. But
I assume that Ray will get into the Spider-Man animated series too, or Spider-Woman animated series too. I just thought of that because I was looking through Disney Plus and I saw it earlier. And you said, I know we're done with talking about Ray.
We're never done. We're never done about talking about Ray.
Maybe because I have less to add to the Invincible conversation. But,
it's all Ray all the time because he is
big bazooka.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I'm trying to remember. He might have like a watch party or something playing because he likes those watch parties now because he tried it. Oh, he stole from Kona. Because there was an episode of the new Spider-Man animated series, the one on Disney. I guess. Well, I did watch it. Moon Knight was on there, and I guess they were going to do like a live commentary. But I guess he must have like picked the wrong. He must have accidentally got the wrong episode, so they just did an episode that didn't have Moon Knight in it. I'm like, you stole from Kona.
It's my bit, Ray. Come on.
You hack! You stole his bit.
Yeah.
The confused guy's like, oh, I picked the wrong one.
Yeah, I definitely did that in school. Come to think of it, in terms of like homework assignments and stuff like that. No excuses. I'm like, well, I did something. Is this good? Is this good?
Effort. A for effort.
I still spent hours of time I didn't want to on this. Not reading comic books. That's not the same excuse.
I think my dog ate it. He was around. It disappeared, and then he was in the yard for a while. I don't know. Oh, but Lilith, are you still watching? Kona's new nickname is Kona the Barbarian. So,
yeah.
Look at that savage.
I'm growing the hair.
I was going to say, look at that savage beard. Come on. Where are we at? Okay, so should we get to this issue?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Quasar 49. 11 more. Well, we have all that Star Blast and stuff in there, but 11 more issues of the regular series, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's right. My girls are going to fight tonight. Duel for the Star Brand. Death awaits the loser, but not so much. Oh.
Ish.
All right, Kona, you are Kona the Barbarian now.
Oh, yeah.
Lilith. Noise! Oh, whoa. All right, so yes, Quasar 49 from August 1993. Women on the Verge. I heard that's what they were originally going to call The View. Of course, Mark Grunwald writer. Grant Meeum, guest penciler. Another penciler. Different penciler. Ralph Cabrera, inker. Janice Chang, letterer. Paul Beckton, colorist. Mike Rockwitz, editor. Ralph Macchio, group editor. And Tom DeFalco, brand editor. Get it? So, again, I mean, I think this was part of the downfall of this series. I mean, Marvel was shrinking their line anyway, but this was part of the downfall of this series. They couldn't keep, after Capullo left, it didn't seem like they could keep an artist.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have, and it's not that the artists that came on were bad or anything. One, they weren't Capullo, which was,
strike against anyone.
A strike against
True.
anyone, yeah. But, you would have 2 issues to fill in, 3 issues, and then maybe another fill in. And, last issue we had Andy Smith. This issue we've got Grant. Next issue is Andy, and then I think John Heving comes. So in 4 issues, we got 3 different pencilers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's a lot like when a TV show gets moved, like a network show gets moved around nights of the week or something. It's like fans don't understand why. They're like, what's wrong? It's fine. Why are you moving this around? Or why are you changing things for no reason? It's still the same good show. It's just they make it slightly different.
I can hear you screaming out, Lil. The original 90s Flash series! They moved that thing all over the
man, I
place.
used to have such a hard time finding that on TV.
I know, and it was only one season, too, and they probably moved that like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Lilith was all like, women on the verge. Yeah, that's right, Lilith. Chick fight coming. My chicks here are going to fight. All right. So, we open up Manhattan's Upper West Side. So, Quasar sitting, on his bed talking to Epoch?
Yeah, very Peter Pan-like vibes,
Yeah.
On the windowsill, and Epoch Pan comes in.
And not once is he like, oh, hey, where's my roommate? Oh, yeah, I left him in deep space.
Yeah.
Interstellar space.
Exactly. So Manhattan. So Quasar saying, it was really weird, Epi, going without my quantum bands for so many weeks. You're telling us. My wrist just couldn't get used to being naked.
Well, you had this alternative power source called the Star Brand. I've not heard of such a thing in all my studies.
You wouldn't. It's from a whole other multiverse as the one our universe is in. I got blown there by mistake while quantum jumping. Shut up, Lilith. And the Star Brand was, the only thing powerful enough to blast me back here.
Fascinating. And you say the Star Brand has burned itself out?
Yeah, as far as I can tell.
The existence of an energy source not indigenous to this multiverse could have upset the fragile balance of power in the cosmos. Perhaps it is fortunate it dissipated.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, sure it did. Yeah, so how are your studies going, Epoch?
I'm a good learner. I will have mastered all of the knowledge of the Galactic Learning Center has amassed in approximately 67 more of your Earth days.
Wow, what then?
I will journey to other galaxies within our local groups, see what knowledge depots they might house.
Sayup, I could really use a favor. I've lost track of nearly all my friends while I've been scrambling around the universe trying to get my life together. Think you can use your cosmic awareness to try to divine the whereabouts of the Earth girl, Kayla Ballantyne?
She is on Earth.
I don't know. I don't think so, and that means she's in big trouble.
I will try, my godparent. Please be patient. Even with cosmic awareness, the universe is a large place to search.
Right. Later. So Epoch blinks out, and he's like, oh boy, I've never really figured out how to be a really effective protector of the universe like Epoch's mother Eon appointed me to be. And now I'm even having problems safeguarding people I care about. not just Kayla either. I ditched my cosmic companions, Makari and Kismet, well over a month ago.
It was actually issue number 37. Quays, Mindful Mike.
Okay, is that a continuity error? Because didn't she change her name after he left them? Shouldn't he said her?
Oh yeah,
That might be. Yeah.
It's been so long, even Grunwald can't remember.
Yeah. We'd have to look it up, and I don't know if I want to go back that far.
Because wasn't it while she was blasting the Black Fleet, she's like, I shall be Kismet. And I think if he wasn't nullified, he was already smack in the middle of Infinity War, so.
Yeah.
So yes, he ditched them months ago, and haven't gotten around to hooking back up with them either. That leaves me with no one to fret about Kayla's weird disappearance to. Yeah, because that's what Kismet wants to hear. Wait a minute, what's the matter with me? Of course I have someone to talk to. Someone who will let me moan and groan to my heart's content. Mom! So he's running out the door. And oh, hey, look, his answering machine's blinking. Haven't talked to her in months, but I know she'll drop what she's doing to make time to listen to my problems. She's like that. So he takes off. Ought to be able to make the 1,000 miles back to my hometown in, what, about 20 minutes? Nice. And that's only because there's an atmosphere. Come on.
That's all.
But meanwhile, in the borough of Staten Island,
the forgotten borough. You sure you want to do this, Kayla?
Not exactly, but I mean, it's just possible my family might have missed me while we were traipsing all over the universe. Here goes.
Kayla, that you? Lord Almighty, what did you do to your hair?
I damaged it and had to get it cut real short, Dad.
You think... sorry, I missed that. Go ahead.
This is my friend Holly, and we just came to pick up some more of my stuff.
You think you can come and go as you please, don't you? You move out, we don't hear from you for weeks and weeks, worrying your ma half sick, and now you've got the nerve.
Dad, please don't start with me. You don't know the... I've been through.
Nice. Don't you dare use that kind of language with me, little girl. You're not the angler.
Daddy, let go. You're hurting me.
This is my house. You're my daughter, and I'll do whatever I please.
You may be able to slap Mom around, but you're not going to pull that crud on me.
She, whips him across the room.
Daddy?
Get away from me.
Daddy? Holly, I hurt my own father. I was so angry I might have killed him.
It's okay. Just let it go. Oh, let's just go.
Just let it go.
Just let it go.
Let it go.
It's okay. Let's just go. It's called Leave and Receive a Prime. Let's do it.
I've got to get rid of this weird power before I hurt someone.
We'll figure out something.
Sure they will. All right. It says elsewhere, but we know it's Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Because of the water tower. So, yeah, Quasar's flying into his old hometown. Beat my old record. Oh, so he beat it. Oh, it was less than 20 minutes. There's the old homestead as he's flying over his house. Can't wait to see Mom's face when I walk through the door. Last we spoke, I was heading out of the solar system. No lights on. It's only 8 o'clock. She couldn't have gone to bed already. She must be out. I'll let myself in, thanks to this front door key made out of quantum juice. Shut up, Lilith. Better change into something more cash. As he uses the quantum bands to change clothes. Mom doesn't like my new Q suit as much as my original. Hey, Mom? She's out all right. Huh. I'm really going to have to get her some more recent pictures of me. Because what is he there, 10, 12?
Maybe.
So he sits in the chair, turns on the TV. Well, not a lot to do. Not a lot to do here, but watch some tube. Mom's still not wired for cable?
I did research if Oshkosh has a water tower with the word Oshkosh on it, and they do, and it can hold 1.25 million gallons of water. Okay, that's it. Editor's note that you didn't ask for.
You
Barbarian's do that. Note.
You do that homework, son. All right, and then 2 hours later, She's still not home. I'm starting to get concerned. Better call around, see if she's at one of her friends' houses. Yep, she still keeps a list of speed dial numbers next to the phone. I'll start at the top, try them all. 5 calls later. Hi, Miss Ohm. This is Wendell Vaughn. Does my mother happen to be over at your house? What? I see. Where? Thanks. And he just takes off without even changing costume. Mom! I wasn't there for Dad. Have I missed being there for Mom, too? As he's flying into a hospital. I need to know where I can find a patient. Lisa Vaughn? She was operated on today.
Visiting hours are over, sir.
I'm her son. I couldn't get here till now. Please, is her doctor here?
I'm her doctor.
And, as they walk into her room,
she had a radical mastectomy at 6 a.m. this morning to excise a lump in her breast. She's stable, doing fine.
Cancer?
Yes, but with any luck, there'll be no recurrence elsewhere in her body.
I see. Can I be alone with her a while, Dr. Cairns? So I guess she leaves him alone. Quasar pulls up a chair and just starts crying next to the bed.
He's not sure if she's dead, and Epoch is just making it look like she's alive.
Oh.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
Sorry.
What was that issue? Was that issue 12 or something?
Yeah.
That's been a while. It's quite the callback. All right, so then Quasar's holding her hand. Mom, I'm sorry I'm such a lousy son. Yeah, that's the next thing. All my power, and what good is it when I can't do anything for the people I love? I failed Dad, and now... No! I'm not going to fail you, Mom. I'm going to find a way to help you. I'm not going to let your body do this to you. I've got to check some things out, Mom. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'm leaving this transit capsule behind so I can teleport back without causing the air to explode. Don't worry, it won't bother anyone. See you soon. As he quantum jumps out of that bubble. Alright, get ready for the chick fight, Lilith. And even as Quasar leaves the Earth, several hundred miles away, Quasar's friend Kismet has just returned to it.
The world of my origin, at last. Is it possible I actually missed it? I'm usually so good at mastering my emotions. Now to see if Quasar is... What? This can't be. The distinct energy signature I felt near the planet Skadam. The energy that demolished the marauding fleet. I feel it here on Earth. I'm not sure how that is possible. In all my days, I've never felt like this before. It emanates from within the building. Dare I just burst inside? What if it dissipates? What if it dispatches me, even if it did the fleet? I am too curious. I must find out what it is at any cost.
She flies in the window.
Oh!
Hey!
You are an acquaintance of Quasar. You have the power? You are the one that destroyed the Black Fleet?
How did you know?
You know this woman?
We met once. Issue number 30. How did you know about the Black Fleet?
I was there on Skadam.
What? You didn't even try to rescue us?
Get her out of my apartment, Kayla. I just know she's going to wreck something. I was aware of your presence, human.
Name's Kayla. You're called she?
Kismet.
My friend wants you out of her house, Kismet. We both had our fill of weird stuff. We just want some downtime, okay?
I desire to know the nature of the power you wield. I have never beheld anything like it.
You've got to the count of 3 to take a hike. 1, 2, 3. Behold this.
God damn, she got punched hard through that window.
Oops, sorry, Holly, and that's just what you were hoping to avoid. I promise I'll...
Don't worry about it. It's that Kismet person you should be concerned with. I've got a bad feeling about her.
Really?
Yeah. I expect her to attack any minute. You've got to defend yourself.
Well, okay. The least I can do is try to keep her away from you. I have nothing to fear from her, I don't think. But Holly seems more nervous about her than she was about the aliens who gave us the lift back to Earth.
So as Kayla flies out the window, we see Holly, put her hand up by the broken window and just something black just fills the window.
Yeah.
Dark Force looking-ish.
It's coming, Ray.
We should also note that Holly is jumping out with her hoodie on, a la Ben Reilly, but with sleeves.
Oh, nice. You know what that calls for, right? Wait, hold on. That calls for it.
Yeah, whatever. Ben Reilly, Spider-Man's clone. He's the guy. He's got a sweatshirt. Yeah, that's how you know he's different, and he's a blonde hair.
That's right. Scarlet Spider episodes right here on the Capes Lunatic Sidekicks podcast, the last Tuesday of every month. All right.
She's got a crew cut, so that's how you know she's different. She damaged her hair.
I didn't know her that far away. Where the heck is she? Just what is her relationship to Quasar anyway? Was she really on Skadam, like she said, or did she just read my mind about it or something? We have an editor's note with... No, that's actually a question mark, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a squiggly question mark.
Seems kind of coincidental she just happened to be there, unless she was following me.
She comes up behind her and grabs her, puts her arm behind her back. We must talk.
Oh!
Your power is unlike any I've encountered in all the universe. How did you acquire it?
Let go of me. What gives you the right to demand anything of me?
Quasar is protector of the universe. I am his closest companion.
Oh.
Therefore, I...
Mike, heck, you're his closest companion.
Oops. All right, so while those two are duking it out above New York, meanwhile, on the fourth planet in the Beta Scorpii system, a figure materializes in the upper atmosphere, homes in on the specific body aura of the individual he is seeking, and at a velocity checked only by respect for the planet's environment, he descends, only to make his final approach as inconspicuous as humanly possible. As Quasar comes up on Epoch addressing some fellow university students.
But the Vralnexian paradigm states that every single action by every single organism causes reality to diverge within its own phenomenal field, creating interface patterns between adjoining fields. This in turn keeps the fabric of existence folding in on... Excuse me, Quasar?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt your lecture, but I need help.
You came all this way to inquire about your friends? Well, I can tell you...
No, something different. I need to know everything there is to know about cancer, because cancer is all big and bold.
The malignant process found in certain mortal races by which unusual cells multiply rapidly and rob the host's form of essential nutrients?
Yeah, that. I need to learn how to cure it. Just a little thing. Meanwhile, back on Earth. Look at that splash page.
Yeah. I didn't ask for this stupid power, and ever since I've gotten it, I've had nothing but people picking on me, stalking me, kidnapping me, stranding me on another world, shooting at me, you name it. It's been done to me in the past few weeks. Well, I've had all of it I can take. I refuse to be the victim anymore. Anyone who tries to bother me from now on is going to find I can bother right back.
She kicks Kismet in the head. Uh-oh, did Kona freeze?
I think he did freeze.
It's me. I don't know if it's the head blows.
What?
But I'm losing you a little bit.
We are losing you! Check. Kona, 1, 2. Kona?
Over fight.
Matthew? If it gives you trouble, you can turn off the camera. That might help your signal a little bit.
I can't hear you. I'm going to leave and come right back.
Okay.
We'll pause for station identification.
Alright, let's try that. Alright. I was going to say I could do there we go.
Okay.
Back.
There you go. Looking good.
I needed a few seconds between rounds. I had to talk to my manager in the corner as Kayla is kicking me in the face through the sky.
Tricky Dicky.
All right. So did you do that splash page? Am I ready to jump in?
Yeah.
Bottom of page 20 or top of 20?
Top of 20, yeah.
All right. It's as if I feared she is mentally unstable. I had better subdue her before she harnesses the full extent of her energies against me.
Surrender, Kismet. You don't want to see me angrier than this. Did we lose him again?
Matt.
To me. You think you've been through a lot? It's just the beginning for you. Power is not like anything else in the cosmos. The target of being power. Who? What you
like
got?
You?
No, I just want to see you use it responsibly.
Use your zap bolts.
I don't call them those.
No. All right. Back in the beta Scorpy system. You've got to have more info than that, Epi. This library world is supposed to have all the data in the entire galaxy gathered here. Who wants to be the one-eyed Ferengi?
I'll take it. Excuse me, man of Earth. I studied the history of xenopathology for a few sunlight circles. As I recall, the physicians of Farquhar gathered together all of the known strategies for treating the malady.
Yeah?
Unfortunately, testing them, the physicians found that none of these treatments worked in every case, nor were they successful when used on other species. You see, the cancer cells adapt to each.
I've heard enough. To heck with you, academics. I'm going to find a real healer as he quantum jumps out and doesn't even make a bubble this time. And... Caregiver, I need a favor. Could you pay a house call on my mother?
Is your mother a cosmologically significant entity?
No, personally significant.
I'm sorry then, she's outside of my sphere of influence.
Thanks for nothing as he quantum jumps out again. Alright, Earth again.
It's away.
I've been trying to hold back as much as I can, so I don't do a number on New York City like I did on the Black Fleet. But I'm never going to be rid of the big blonde tramp if I don't up my juice a whole lot more and teach her I'm not to be messed with.
Matt, if it gives you trouble, just, like I said, turn your camera off. It might help. I don't know if you can even hear me. Or is he just staring intently? Uh-oh. He's circling. There he is. Matt, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Looks good now.
Page 24, panel 2.
Oh, you didn't hear what I just said? The falling asleep or falling into unconsciousness?
No.
Okay.
Take two.
It from the top. This is getting nowhere. She's deflecting my energy with her own, and I sense her energy growing suddenly, exponentially. I must try to Oh, no! Ruptured all my power cells. I'm hurt. Losing consciousness. Spook.
She spunked her. All right, and then
wow, Lady Big Sister kid.
All right, the dimension of manifestations, realm of abstract entities. Remember that? Do you hear me, Death? You and your ilk had better stay away from my mother, or Al. What am I doing? I can't threaten death. Do I expect my mom to be made immortal? As he turned and walks away. Sorry to have bothered you, ma'am. Ma'am. So nice, even to death. Meanwhile, on Earth, back in the hospital room.
What the devil is that? Some sort of mylar balloon or warm to the touch? Oh, starting to glow.
As Quasar jumps back in and drops the bubble. So Quasar's just sitting there by the bed thinking, Mom, I don't know what to do sometimes.
Wendell?
Mom!
Tried to reach you.
Haven't been home in months, Mom. Sorry. I should have stayed in touch better. I'm so worried about you, Mom.
Don't be, sonner. You know how tough I am.
Yeah, Mom. I know. Get some rest. I'll be here when you wake up. Back in New York City.
She fell into the water. Lots of bubbles. That was over 5 minutes ago. Should I dive under, look for her? I doubt I'd be able to see a thing. Oh my God, what have I done?
We just see bubbles coming from the cocoon. Don't worry, we'll get back to that cocoon. Soon. Holly, you there?
Okay.
Wait, he was moving for a second.
Matt, turn the camera off. It might help.
Okay.
All right. Now try. Can you hear us? Check 1, 2.
What? What happened?
Okay, cool. Good, Will.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
Yeah, he said, what happened, yeah.
I think I killed her. I thought I had my power under control, but I don't
couldn't hear
know.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo.
I must have used too much force. Ollie, I've got to get rid of this power. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I've got to lose it before I misuse it again.
Oh, come on, Cam. Matthew, just leave the camera off, dude.
Just try to wish.
Oh, all right. Hey, what?
I tried.
Ollie?
But you couldn't.
All right. Are you there? There, Kona?
It's upon me. Better internet stream and the brand should upon me.
Yes, I know, Lilith. It's not you, just you and your armadillos. I know.
Trust in me.
Matt dropped out again. Okay, we're gonna tease you a little bit with I don't know. Should I do the big? Oh, here he comes. Matthew, Conan the Barbarian.
Try to wish it upon me.
Oh, all right.
There you go.
Hey, what? Ollie?
Try to wish it upon me. See what happens.
Do the monologue, Kona.
Not anymore. Touch my camera off. See me.
Well, Matt?
Oh, not anymore.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, well, recast me. I can't.
Can you hear us?
Or, see, I've transformed. I used to be a big.
Okay.
Now
We're ready for
I can hear you, yeah.
Get started. What? No, not anymore?
Yeah. Take it from the top. No, not anymore. Go ahead, Kona.
Oh, not anymore. Yeah. After all these months pretending to be human, cultivating your friendship, the needs for pretenses is finally
past.
Now there is only explorer of the.
Oh, you're breaking up. Holly Stickley is gone, Kayla. Now there's only. How did you say that, Will?
Ereshkigal.
Holly Stickley is gone, Kayla. Now they're only Ereshkigal. Explorer dimensions, seeker of truth, and soon, thanks to the object of
unspeakable power,
of the universe,
master of the multiverse.
Here we go.
So yes, HD stands revealed. All right, I can't wait. I have to know what Ray thought. Which
Wait, next Horizon of Holes, featuring the Man-Thing, Silver Surfer, Moondragon, Squadron Supreme. Yeah.
Think about that. Think about that title.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to.
Horizon of Holes, guest starring the Man-Thing. Come on, Lilith, you should have been here for this. All right. So yeah, I have to know what Ray's going to say about this issue. Besides,
What the F?
All right. So again, here we go. Ray from Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast, Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast, and the upcoming To Know Her Is to Fear Her, the Spider-Woman podcast, monthly Spider-Woman podcast. And again, once a month, at the end of the month, every month on Ultimate Spider-Cast to talk Scarlet Spider, it is Ray trying to take my title. All right.
Hello, Quantum Zoners. This is Ray dropping in some thoughts for Quasar 49, one off the half century. Anyway, I thought this was a pretty decent issue. Basically distilled down into two main parts. The first one was the fight between Kayla and Kismet, which had all the action and some funky reveals. And the other one was Quasar and his mom, which was a little bit more dramatic and a little bit more emotional, with him trying to find a cure for cancer, essentially. I enjoyed both aspects of the issue. If anything, the reveal at the end, it wasn't as big an impact as, say, the Starhawk reveal a few issues ago. What the F? But I kind of knew, I guess, Holly, she started acting very suspicious. She could have really been anyone, kind of evil and power hungry. So the fact that she was that particular demon, I can't even pronounce her name, and the fact that that kind of character isn't that popular or well known, it didn't really. It was kind of like that's, we finally get to see her, but I wasn't kind of astounded by it. But it was still good to see, and I guess the big stakes are that Kayla did pass over the Star Brand to it. So the mistress or the master of the multiverse. Interesting to see what will happen in issue 50. It was good to see Wendell with his quantum bands back. back on his wrists, and him, just chatting away with his Epi. And what actually going to is actually to see Epoch in that, I can't remember the name of that planet, but lecturing. I thought that was pretty cool. A few bits of sciencey bits in there from Grunwald really make it kind of his own as well. So I just thought, pretty saddened by Wendell's mum and the desperate attempt he has. He even going to death and then realizing, does he want to make his mum immortal anyway? Is that even worse? So, it is funny though, because one final thought, I think, I know it's just comics and stuff, and it didn't lessen the impact, but the fact that, in the comic universe, anything can pretty much be done. You can beat death. Surely you'd imagine that there would be some way that cancer can be eradicated, but it seems that still cancer is even more unbeatable than death. If that makes any sense. But anyway, I really enjoyed this issue. Not kind of one of the best, but certainly an enjoyable one. Anyway, I'm going to be enjoying the read through, and keep it quantum.
Thank you, Ray. I love who's like, oh, wasn't that shocking? Yeah, but we had you going since issue 26, Ray.
Who's this? New Holly. That's been almost 2 years. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I think I love Mark Grunwald, but I think that one was a little bit of a misfire.
I know.
It went on a little too long.
Well, they're on Skadam for how long, and then they just get dropped off by the carpool aliens. It's just like,
yeah, I feel like it would have been much sooner if everything wouldn't have been derailed by
crossovers,
or Infinity War. Sorry, not Infinity Gauntlet.
So maybe by the point he, got out of the crossover and the Marvel Boy stuff, then he's like, 50's coming.
Yeah, we'll just make it 50. With what is it? A prism cover or a holofoil cover? I forget what it's. I know exactly what it looks like. I just don't know how it's described.
Yeah, it's something else. Yeah, it's a 90s, big 90s flashy cover. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And issue 50 is the silver, isn't it? To surf on back next time.
That's right. Matt says, it's still sputtering like mad for me, so just tell people they can check me out at Savage Sword of Kona and check out my videos for someone who has a voice that is acceptable to more Americans.
I mean, come on, I got enough drops. I mean, I could just simulate Kona.
It's got to be longer. I need a full-length one.
Oh, so is your internet out? So yes, check out Matt Kona. At Matt Kona on Twitter? It's pretty much Matt Kona on all social media. So yeah. Check out my YouTube videos where someone dubs a voice in it that is acceptable to more Americans. Poor Maddie. Yeah. So yeah, next time Horizon of Holes with the man thing.
Giant size.
Number 4. Yes.
Sorry.
Giant size man thing.
That was the title. They knew what they were doing. I mean, they had to.
Well, they did that. The annuals were called Giant Size or whatever. So yeah, I mean, throw a man thing on the Giant Size man thing. Wait a second. What was that? Giant Size man thing number 4. So there was at least 4 Giant Size man things, right?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, did you hear that? There was 4 Giant Size man things.
Hey, boys, you look at the party. I love the party.
All right. So, anything else about this one, or should we get out of here?
I can't think of anything else. I think.
Oh wait, there's Lilith. She's still there. A man's thing? What? Yes. Next episode is issue 50 of Quasar. We got a lot of Lilith. Were you paying attention? Yeah. Next issue is issue 50. It's a bunch of guest stars. Silver Surfer, the Man Thing. Lilith, are you there? The Man Thing is going to be in a story called Horizon of Holes. Horizon of Holes, Lilith. Man Thing. Anyway, enough about Lilith's dating life. All right, should we get out of here?
Yeah, I think we have basically just Andy Smith. He does 50 and 59, and we have John Hebink on all the other issues. So we only have 2 more artists to finish the series out. We'll get some different artists when we do all of the crossovers for Star Blast, though.
Yeah. Oh, some of that Star Blast art is horrendous. Oh my lord! See, I knew I got Lilith. Horizon of Holes, man. Thing. Look, I'll send feedback. Thank you, Lilith. Oh, you could see who. Oh, I throw down the gauntlet right now. Let's see who can get give the longest feedback for 50, Lilith or Ray. Who's going to be bigger, Lilith? Yours or Ray's? All right. So yes, send your feedback. Next episode is issue 50. Nice hologram or foil cover, whatever you want to call it. Email us. Share your thoughts. Like we said, guest stars galore. The Man Thing. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Quantum Zone on Facebook. And trying to get the Facebook group going again. So yeah, Facebook page, Facebook group, Twitter, Instagram. Find links to all of our stuff, all the Capes Lunatic stuff, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember to support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the book, now digital and paperback. Learn the ins and outs of podcasting. And when you go on Amazon, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help support this show, our network, and Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom. Yeah.
Oh, Matt Kona, are you there? What is he doing?
Nope, I think
he's trying to beatbox, but it looks like he's shy about it.
No, he's not.
I'm hearing every 9th syllable, but I have high hopes that it'll be better next Tuesday. I hope Lilith continues to troll and comment. Oh, see, Lilith, you got to send in feedback longer than Ray's, and Kona the Barbarian has demanded that you keep trolling. Matt, you're kind of there. Do you want to try to give a plug? Yes. At Matt on it. All right, Will, Master of the Quantum Zone. Where can people find you and your work?
You can find me at Wallred. That's at WALLRED on Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and probably Instagram and all those places. You also find my work, Diary of Night, at diaryofnight.com.
Hey.
And you can find all kinds of cool stuff about Quasar at the Quantum Zone, quantumzone.org.
That's right.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
Kona's moving. Kona, you there? You want to do a plug? No? Okay.
See you
I
later,
don't know. I'm
bunkies.
not coming.
No, go ahead.
I'm dead in the internet.
Catch him kind of on the internet.
He's on the internet. At Matt Kona. MATTKONA.
He'll leave you a message. He'll get it eventually. All right. Let's get out of here. So Kona can go shoot his router. Anyway, yes. Come back next time. Big issue 50. Guest stars galore. Will Lilith Hellfire troll? Will she send in the feedback she promised? Or will she forget in her drunken stupor? We shall see.
Tune in next time.
Same quantum time, same quantum channel. Oh, wait. Matt Kona. All right, fellas. See you next week. Sorry for the hiccups, and I hope next week I'll be cured. So, in other words...
See you later, bunkies.
And Lilith said she cannot top Ray, but I control my quantum zone voice. Yeah, but just send feedback. All right, everyone. Come back next time. Hopefully we'll clean up our act. Have plenty of feedback. But until then, remember, Quantum Zoners, keep it holy.
on the horizon.